Hey guys, it's so good to join you in your homes or your rooms or wherever you are. I am very sad that I don't get to see a lot of you on a weekly basis as I normally would, but the Lord has it that we can somehow gather together regardless of the situation that's around us. So I'm so grateful that I can be with you in this minimal way. But I just wanted to share something that was on my heart. Since we started the series, God and Country, I've been really touched by some of the things Bart has been led to walk us through, and some of the things that he said particularly on the call of the church, of how we are called to live lives that are different than the world's standards. And even though oftentimes we're tempted to live by the standards of the world, we are still called by the Lord to walk differently and to seek different things. And it reminded me of a psalm that I love. It's Psalm 37. It says, "Fret not yourselves because of evildoers. Be not envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade like the grass and wither like the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and befriend faithfulness. Delight yourselves in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." It's easy to fret because of evildoers. It's easy. It's really an easy path. We feel it the moment we recognize something as evil. It's so easy to fret. It's so easy to be angry or disturbed or sad. But this Psalm of David says, "Fret not yourselves because of evildoers." Don't be envious of them. And those are two different dynamics that are hard practices, are hard virtues to do, is to not fret because of something evil. But also don't be envious because sometimes they get to do things that we desire to do. And that's a call for you, is to pursue not being tied up in what the world is throwing at you. To not allow the spirit of this earth to say who you are or what you should do or how you should react, but to recognize that it will all fade like the grass. And then it says, "Trust in the Lord and do good, dwell in the land and befriend faithfulness." I rarely have ever thought of faithfulness as something that we can befriend, but that is so true. It's something that we have to learn to work with because it's not always easy to be faithful. It's not always easy to walk the narrow path and to do good. And then it says, "Delight yourselves in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." So obviously, we've heard this out of context, and we've heard Bart talk about this. We've heard Gabe and Scott talk about this against the prosperity doctrine that we've heard before. Of it's not that if you delight in God, he's just going to give you a Camaro or a new job. It's delighting yourself in the Lord is changing your heart. It's changing the way that your mind naturally works. And when you do that, the desires of your heart are for the Lord, are for what God's will is in your life. And I wanted to read this last part. It says, there's more to this psalm. I would really encourage you to read the rest of Psalm 37. But it says this, it says, "Commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will act. He will bring forth your righteousness as a light and your justice as a noonday." So committing to the Lord, we're often praying for the Lord to be the light, to be the righteousness that we need, and he is. He's doing it. But when we commit to the Lord and we trust in him, as he acts, as it says, he brings forth our righteousness as a light, because his righteousness is our righteousness. And he brings forth our justice as the noonday, because his justice is our justice. So I just pray that for you, that you commit your way to the Lord. You stop walking the direction of the loudest voices out there. Just because they seem right doesn't mean they're right. Listen to the Lord, seek his wisdom, and commit your way to him. Bless you guys.